Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. In this video, we only want to focus on the shorter time frame. In the last one, I also focused on the bigger picture. Okay, looking at Bitcoin, we've had a further reaction to the resistance area that was communicated here between 40,290 and 40,720. So I'm looking for lower below resistance. This is the key pivot. You see how relevant these Fibonacci levels are. The price literally has been dancing below it since yesterday, yeah. And this is a 30-minute chart, so just couldn't break above it, not above the 50% Fib level. It's a bit like a wall there, like a ceiling, I should rather say. And yeah, I mean, of course, we could still break above resistance. And to be honest, Bitcoin has been fighting resistance quite a bit. And that wave 4 is quite strong for a wave 4. I'm talking about the rally that started on Tuesday, the corrective rally, yeah. So don't be surprised if resistance breaks, but it would most likely simply be a larger corrective rally. Why do I say that? Well, I say that because looking at the microstructure, Bitcoin failed to produce 5 waves. So I don't see 5 waves here. Yeah, you could say, okay, 1, 2, 3, but that's not, from a Fibonacci point of view, doesn't add up. So really all you have overlaps as well. Okay, so it's rather corrective. So for me, this is with a higher likelihood, if we break up, it's most likely only this X wave that I discussed in the previous video. I could also label it B wave. Doesn't make a difference in the short term. It's just highlighting that this could then be a corrective rally, a larger corrective rally. We've seen quite a strong move down since the 11th of January. And so far, this is a 3-wave move overall. A wave, B wave, C wave. Or it could be a WXY if it bottoms already. Again, doesn't matter so much. It's just labeling. It's a corrective move down. 3 waves. If the last leg is a C wave, or if it's a WXY and the last wave is a Y wave, doesn't really matter for what I want to explain. It's a 3-wave move down, which means that, yep, it could be followed by a 5-wave move up, and we break out, and we're already all bullish in the 5th wave. Fine. Good for everybody who accumulated in the support zone, okay? However, I need to see a first impulse to confirm it, a first 5-wave move up to confirm it. I don't have that impulse at this stage. And the thing is, because a wave 4 is very often a sideways correction, this is not really sideways. This first move down could simply be the A wave or a wave W of a larger correction. So A, B, C or W, X, Y. It could even be that it's forming a triangle. So basically A wave of a triangle. Way too early to confirm a triangle. Way too early to even think about a triangle. I just want to mention it so you're not surprised if this turns into a long sideways mess. A wave 4 often unfolds as a triangle, A, B, C, D, E. The problem is you can't predict the triangle, and you cannot really focus on it until you at least have 3 legs. So we need that A wave, that B wave, and the C wave forming lower highs, higher lows. Then we can think about, okay, is this going to turn into a triangle? And then it might be time to add a little bit here, and then watch if we already go. Or if it's forming the DE wave as well, then yeah, it could be another entry point and then it goes. So that's typically how to trade triangles in support, looking for an entry towards the end of the C wave, which would be this one, and towards the end of the E wave once we see the market turn. But yeah, all of these are possibilities in this 4th wave there, in this larger 4th wave correction after the 3rd wave is likely topped on the 11th of January. As I said, the 35K level is really the main level. It's a very simple structure, okay? This is a very simple structure. There was one comment in a previous video commenting about, okay, you know, I'm so confused. So that person was confused because obviously it could go up to, it could turn around here, okay, from this region, and we couldn't go higher in the white count, or in the yellow count we break down. See, it's so simple, this structure. There are only 2 scenarios I'm observing. There's one directly bullish one, which is the white count, in which we should see a reaction before breaking below 35K. Might hear the dog there. Yeah, he just climbed into his cage. Okay. So yeah, this could be the completion of wave 4 in this region with a wave 5 to come. Or we're coming down in a B wave, which is a deeper pullback, okay, but in a bullish market. So I would see this just as a deeper pullback in an overall bullish market. They're both bullish scenarios. I think that's a great statement. Also, very helpful is the 35K level that I mentioned. So it's so simple. The structure could be much, much more complex, especially on the larger wave degrees. The 35K level is the one that decides between, okay, we are in the white count, in which we should see further upside towards, 60K new all-time highs, and the yellow count, in which before that happens, we are looking at a deeper pullback. Essentially, as a trader, you need to be prepared for both and prepare for both. Think about what that means for your portfolio if one of these options happens, and also think about where you want to get out, confusion only happens if you see Elliott Wave as a crystal ball, which it's not. It's a risk management tool that tells you very clearly when one scenario morphs into the other, and at any point in time, you have a good understanding of which roadmap. There are a couple of roadmaps and a couple of highly likely scenarios. Only two really I'm focusing on here. So I already do all the work to reduce the confusion by filtering out the unlikely scenarios. So you understand which roadmap at any point in time is in control. And even if we look at the microstructure here, which is really just noise, because what really counts is, does the 35K level hold or not? So what really counts here in the short term is the key pivot here is the 40,720 level. So as long as that level isn't broken, they are our parameters to observe, right? As long as we don't break above that level, one more low in a wave 5 to round about 37.9K is what I'm focusing on. So the white structure there is currently in control. The blue structure on the smaller time frame there will be in control with a break above 40,720. And then we're looking at resistance probably between 43,470 and 46,560. So that's what my count says, what my analysis suggests. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. If you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, which is very interesting at the moment, especially the price territory it's in. But if you're interested in that daily video updates and so on, then check out our S&P 500 and stock service. You'll find the link also in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.